Hello beautiful people, welcome back to New Face Entertainment. We thank you, we appreciate you for coming, and also for those who are coming for the first time, please hit the red subscribe button and God will continue to bless you in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Who is Mark Geragos? Hushpuppi Lawyer has defended stars from Michael Jackson to Winona Ryder. Criminal attorney Mark Geragos, who has been identified by multiple news outlets as the unindicted co-conspirator in the Michael Avenatti extortion case, has built a career out of defending the infamous. Geragos's reputation certainly precedes him though. At the time of the Peterson trial, LA DJ John Coville from the John and Ken show quipped, "If Mark Geragos represents you, it means you're guilty." That said, Geragos has said he has standards. "If I'm going to represent somebody, I think at the very least they deserve someone who can find the good in them," he told the Los Angeles Times in 2003. "I don't think most people are evil. I think sometimes people are demonized unfairly." Dubbed the bad boy defender by ABC News, his long roster of high-profile clients includes Chris Brown, for the felony assault of Rihanna, and Michael Jackson, on child molestation charges, as well as convicted murderer Scott Peterson. But Geragos, who has his own LA-based firm, has had his share of bad females as well, defending Susan McDougal, made famous by the Whitewater scandal in the late 1990s, which put him on people's radars, and repping Winona Ryder and her shoplifting case, which kept him there. As an ABC segment noted, his job is to help people get away with murder, or, in Ryder's case, stealing $5,560 worth of merchandise, including a $760 Marc Jacobs sweater and $80 cashmere Donna Karan socks, from Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills. It was while repping the famous, Geragos became a celebrity himself. McDougal, former President Bill Clinton's one-time business partner in Whitewater, took some of the credit, telling the New York Times in 2003, "I always tease him about my case launching him into the limelight. He was just absolutely perfect. When she was fresh out of prison, he helped her get an acquittal on embezzlement and failure to file tax returns charges." Geragos, who comes from a family of lawyers, went on to regularly appear as a talking head on cable news. CNN has dropped him since the Avenatti claims came out, and became the author of the 2013 book Mistrial, an inside look at how the criminal justice system works. And sometimes doesn't. But legal work is his bread and butter, though he's said he's more than an attorney. "You're not just their lawyer, they confess things to you," Geragos told ABC News. "You're somebody they come to for guidance and counseling. So it becomes a very close and unrelenting relationship." Geragos defended Clinton's brother, Roger, in a drunken driving case. He was Robert Downey Jr.'s man when it came to fighting drug charges. He also represented Gary Condit, the former California congressman who was romantically linked to the murdered Washington intern Chandra Levy. When Geragos repped Ryder in 2001 and 2002, after the O.J. Simpson trial, when the American public had developed an odd craving for real-life crime trials, he became a media fixture himself, driving his doe-eyed client to court in his fancy sports car and helping her get past the pool of photographers. But the trial was a circus, and while she only served probation, it damaged her career greatly. He went on to have two huge clients soon after, juggling Jackson's molestation case in 2004 as well as Peterson's murder trial. Geragos was there at Jackson's arraignment, when the king of pop infamously climbed on the top of an SUV to wave to fans, but he was replaced on the case because the Peterson trial was equally consuming. It turned out to be double losses for him, as Peterson, who was accused of murdering his pregnant wife, was convicted and put on death row. Though the murderer was oddly turned into a superstar, receiving fan letters in jail from female admirers. Geragos has also repped sports figures, including Mike Tyson and recently Colin Kaepernick. He also took on Greg Anderson's case, the personal trainer of baseball player Barry Bonds, who pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute steroids. He's had a long-running relationship with Brown, continuously repping him during his many legal ups and downs. Most recently, Geragos worked for Jussie Smollett, who was completely exonerated in Chicago on Tuesday. He was also the attorney for recently deceased soap star Christophe St. John. While Geragos has had a mixed record of wins and losses, after he lost the Peterson case, it was said that wouldn't necessarily hurt his career. At the time, an equally high-profile attorney, Gary Bostwick, said, "In Los Angeles, people like to say that there's no such thing as bad publicity." Defense attorney Mickey Sherman said clients hired Geragos because of his media savvy. Nancy Grace, who frequently sparred with Geragos on cable TV, called him clever, slick and likable. "He knows every trick in the book." And Geragos' own website once touted himself as arguably the hottest defense lawyer of the moment.